Diane Gibbs, co-coordinator for the Delta Gems.
Hi, I'm Vernita Hansborough, co-coordinator, Delta Gems.
And we're here to discuss finding your voice, how to speak up for what matters. Hey, Vernita, I have a question for you. Have you ever had something to say but didn't say it? Maybe in class, with friends, or online? Have you felt quiet and really wanted to say something?
Yes, of course. That happens to all of us. And the truth is, finding your voice isn't about being loud or fearless. It's about choosing to speak, even when it feels uncomfortable.
A lot of people think speaking up means big moments, like speeches or protests, but most of the time it's actually small things. Saying, that wasn't okay, or asking a question when you're confused, being honest with a friend, and standing up for yourself. That counts. That matters. So, what do you think stops us?
Usually it's thoughts like, what will people think? What if I'm wrong? I don't want to make things awkward. And a lot of times, girls are taught to be nice, quiet, and agreeable. But you can be kind and still speak up. You can be respectful and still be honest. You are allowed to take up space.
Now, here's something important. Using your voice doesn't mean being perfect. You might not say it exactly right, and that's okay, because courage doesn't sound like confidence at first. Sometimes it sounds like, I'm not sure how to say this, but, or you just go ahead and say it anyway.
If it feels hard, start small. If you find yourself in a hard conversation, just start with say what you really feel instead of just agreeing. Use simple phrases like I think, I feel. And remember, you don't have to do this alone. Find people who support you.
And I'll leave you with this. There will be moments when staying quiet feels easier, but your voice matters, not just in big moments, but in everyday ones. So the next time you feel that little voice inside saying, say something,
Listen to it because the world does not need you to be smaller. Because the more you use your voice, the stronger it gets. And the world needs you to be real.
we hope you found this information to be helpful in learning to exercise your voice because your voice matters.
Hi, I'm Christy Farrell, a committee member with the Crown. We're going to talk about friendship, peer pressure, and bullying. Friendships are fun. Having good friends makes us feel happy and less lonely. Good friends are kind, honest, and trust each other, especially when times are tough. Sometimes friendships aren't healthy if friends criticize you all the time, try to control what you do, pressure you to do things you don't want, or leave you out. Remember, peer pressure can be confusing, but you get to decide what's best for you. Be proud of what makes you unique. Do what makes you happy and stay true to yourself. Bullying is never okay. If it's when someone hurts others repeatedly with words, actions, or online threats. If you see someone being bullied, tell a grown up. Stay trustworthy. Stay close to the friend who supports you. And if you can, keep evidence like screenshots or proof that the bullying is taking place. Never fight back with meanness. Remember, bullying is never the victim's fault. Good friendship helps us feel confident. Sometimes peer pressure can be helpful if they're helping you try something new, academic wise, but other times it's not. If you see someone being mean or bullied, speak up. Showing kindness and standing up against bullying makes the world a better place. Remember, always be safe and stay unique to you.
Hi, I am Eustacia Allen McGee. I am the educational chair for the Educational Development Committee. I would like to talk to you today about cyberbullying. What is cyberbullying? Cyberbullying is the willful and repeated use of electronic devices to harass, threaten, or humiliate other people. Examples of cyberbullying are cruel messages, threats, spreading rumors, exclusion, and impersonation online. The impact of cyberbullying is 37% of students ages 12 to 17 have experienced cyberbullying. 64% say it negatively affected their ability to learn at school, and 1 in 5 have skipped school as a result of cyberbullying. What can you do? Number one, don't engage. Number two, save evidence. Number three, tell a trusted adult or teacher. Number four, report it. And number five, know your rights. You have the power to make a difference. Speak up, stay safe, and know the law. Some of the websites used to help you with cyberbullying are stopbullying.gov, Crisis Text Line, 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, or Cyberbullying Research Centers. Remember, if you or someone you know are being bullied online, there is something you can do. Speak up and know the law.
Greetings, I am Dr. Cynthia Swain.
And I am Diamond Irons Bryant. And we are members of the Delta Academy. We have a very important topic to speak to you all about today. That topic is etiquette. Etiquette is something we all should display every day. Etiquette is important because
First impressions are your last. Be all that you can be at hello. Self-etiquette, have emotional control and confidence. Social etiquette, a simple please, being considerate, and a thank you will go a long way.
social media etiquette is important as well. You should always think before you post. Avoid sharing private or personal information. Cyberbullying is important as well. Be respectful. Do not bully or troll others online. Instead, report, do not retaliate. Take time to respond appropriately. It's okay to set boundaries. Politely decline if you are uncomfortable with giving a response.
Etiquette is not about being perfect. It's about being mindful, respectful, and considerate. The way you present yourself and treat others can open doors, build relationships, and leave a lasting positive impression. Remember, always lead with etiquette. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Dr. Carly Samity Jones, and today my topic is standing up without tearing others down. Hey everyone, I want to start with a quick question. Have you ever been upset with someone but didn't say anything because you didn't want it to turn into drama? Or maybe you did say something, but it came out harsher than you wanted and it just made everything worse? The space right there between staying quiet and going off, that's what I want to discuss today. A lot of people think that you only have two options, staying quiet and keeping the peace, or speaking up and risk hurting someone. But there's a third option. You can stand up for yourself and still respect other people. Let's be real. Sometimes it feels like the only way to be heard is to be loud, sarcastic, or even a little mean, especially when you're frustrated, especially when your feelings are hurt. But here's the truth. Being heard and being hurtful are not the same thing. You don't have to tear someone down to stand your ground. So what's it actually look like? It can be as simple as, hey, that didn't sit right with me. Or, I didn't like the way that came across. Or, can we talk about that? Notice, none of those attacks the other person. It's just you being clear about how you feel. Now let's talk about something important. There's a difference between calling someone out to embarrass them or calling someone in to have a conversation. One creates distance while the other creates understanding. And most of the time, if you actually want change, calling someone in works better. Also, your tone matters. You can say the exact same words two different ways and get two completely different responses. And I know it can be hard in the moment. When you're mad, your first reaction is to snap back. But strength isn't just responding. Strength is choosing how you respond. Let's be honest about something. Standing up doesn't always feel good right away. It can feel awkward. Your voice might shake. You might think about it later. Why did I say it like that? That's normal. You're learning. Here's an example of a way to respond. When you joked about that, I felt embarrassed, and I'd rather you not say things like that about me. That's not mean. That's clear. That's confident. And one more thing. Not every situation needs a reaction. Sometimes standing up means knowing when to speak, when to walk away, and when to protect your peace. That's power too. I want to leave you with this. You don't have to become someone else to be heard. You don't have to be rude to be respected. And you don't have to tear someone down to stand tall. You can be strong and kind at the same time. And honestly, that kind of strength matters most.
Hi, my name is Dr. Kayana Robinson. Today I will be talking to our children about what to do in case they are stopped by the police. First of all, we want our children to be safe, to feel protected, and to understand that they can speak when they need to. If you are ever stopped by the police and you're in a car, please make sure that you keep your hands visible on the steering wheel. Whenever the police officer asks you to move, tell them what you're moving to get and pick it up. If you're with a group of people, make sure that you do not run away. Stand still, and if possible, only one person needs to speak. If you're not sure, ask the police officer what you did wrong. And if you still feel unsure about the situation, ask them if you can have a parent or guardian present. Remember, we don't want you to feel helpless, but we want you to be safe because you do deserve the right to come home.